Hey bunnies! Hi honey bun. Hey guys, welcome to Grace Reporting. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for that, okay? Please continue to subscribe to the channel. You understand? Thank you so much. We're building over here, so continue to help us build. Today, I want to talk about something that I saw, and then I want to add to it. And then we're going to converse. We're going to conversate about it. Leave your comments. We're going to get into it. The topic that I'm going to be talking about today is racial profiling. Okay. Now, in the news not too long ago was some stories. So I did my research and I put some videos together that I'm going to show you guys. Now, as a black, brown-skinned woman, have I ever been racially profiled? Yes. And at first I felt a way. I was like, wait, this is really happening to me? Because you know how sometimes something may be happening in the news in the world, but until it really happens to you, that's when you kind of really feel it. You know, like that was my feeling about the whole situation. So we're going to talk about racial profiling. You know, being black in America, that's already one strike, okay? You was born in the racial profiling system by being born black. But listen to me and listen to me very carefully. Do not think because you're black that you're being profiled. You're being profiled because you're black and because they know the truth. That's a whole nother video, okay? Believe me when I tell you. I've been reading, do my research, and I'm going to give you guys some more information. Continue to subscribe. Now, Tammy Rivera. You guys know Tammy, right? You guys know Tammy Rivera, the wife of Waka Flocka. I hate that name. Waka Flocka. Him. What happened to Waka Flocka? He was on the scene for a minute doing his thing and he just fell off, child, like a bad hairdo. So she was in one of these little CVS stores. You know how we go to little stores, whatever. And you know, we get our little things as female, a little makeup, a little, a little thing. So she went in there and she went to get some feminine stuff or some hair products. And I just felt like she took 1 grain of salt and made a mountain out of it. That's how I feel. So we're going to take a look at her video and then we're going to trickle everything down so you can see my point and then you can see where I'm coming from and why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. So let's take a look at her video first because she claimed she was racially profiled. Okay, that's big terms and that's a big accusation. So let's see what happened and then we can dissect it and come right back. Thank you.
Here, she must be new. She sat here and she watched me on the aisle, acting like she was fixing stuff in the aisle. I'm watching her watch me, right?
She was opening
I watched. She watching me. I opened the pack. She said, Becky, she's watching me so hard that when I opened this pack, she said, "Don't do that." I said, "Who are you talking to?" No, I said, "Who are you talking?" You didn't say please. I said, "Who are you talking to?" Don't do that. I said, "If I'm buying this, I can do what I want." No, you cannot. Don't do that. I said, you've been watching me this whole. Pull the cameras back. You did. Pull the cameras back.
Okay.
Pull the cameras back. What you thought was I was a child or someone stealing because you sat there and you watched me for 2 hours and I watched you watch me and I didn't say anything. Not one thing.
I work here, yes.
Yeah, you do work here. And I come in here almost every other night. Every employee who works here knows me, but her. She must be new. But she sat there and watched me on the aisles. She sat there and watched me on the aisles and told me to not open. And it was the mannerism in which you spoke to me like I was a child. Don't do that. Why are you watching me from 2 hours away telling me not to open something that I'm about to pay for? And then she would tell me to leave the store. I told her to call the police.
And I did. Girl.
And she's still running her mouth. And she's still running her mouth. And you're still running your mouth. And you're about to be on Instagram to 7.5 million followers. So laugh at that.
Okay, bunnies. Let's break Tammy's case down. Okay. Do you feel Tammy was racially profiled? Please comment and let me know. If you feel she was racially profiled, put 5 bunnies. I like that number. Put 5. 5 is a strong number. Put 5 bunnies in the chat if you feel, or leave comments if you feel she was truly racially profiled. Now we're going to break this case down. Tammy. You was not racially profiled. No. I do not think she was. I do not think Tammy was racially profiled. I feel Tammy used her little celebrity she had, the fact that she was linked with Waka Flocka, and the fact that she's in the socialite world. That's what I honestly feel. I do not feel that she was racially profiled. I do not feel that. Because I'm going to show you other videos what is really racially profiled. Now, let's break Tammy down. What's her name? Tammy. Let's break her down. I'm not going to say what happened to her was like right. No. But at the same token, she played a part in it as well. Can we just keep it all the way 100% real? She played a part in it, and because she don't want to own what the part that she played in it, now she's videoing Miss Chin, putting Mary Sue on blast, and just doing all this extra stuff to get attention and to get the public sympathy. That's basically what this video was about to me. So she's basically saying, oh, she was rude. She didn't speak to me appropriately. She thought I was a kid. She thought I was going to steal. Well, let's break it down. When you go into the hair store, right? Can you just go in there and open up stuff and, oh, I'm going to open up this bag and see if this hat going to fit my head? Can you do that? I said head. Can you do that? No. Because let's say you open the product and you see something else as you're walking, maybe another color, another size, and you may say, damn, I think I'm going to get this size because I got a big head, so I'm going to get a bigger size. You understand what I'm saying? So I do not feel she was racially profiled. I felt that was not a term that she should use. She was checked, and she didn't like it. And that's the bottom line. The Chinese lady checked her, and she did not like it. And that's the whole truth of the whole thing. You can't be going into stores, opening things because you are Tammy Rivera and married to Waka Flocka. Now you think you can come in CVS, ABC, whatever, wherever she went, and do what you want to do. No, it does not work like that. She's a beautiful woman, but I just feel like, I feel like ever since the breakup from Waka and her, I just feel like Tammy is out of control. Now let's break it down. Why is Tammy in CVS every other night? Why? Why is she in there do you go to CVS every other day? No. You do not. You may go to CVS once a week. Twice is pushing it. But 3 times, that's overkill. Okay? I literally just went to CVS today after work because I had to get something. And I could tell you the last time I went to CVS, it had to be like sometime last month. But she says she go every other day. Why are you in CVS so many times? You need a job? Are you trying to give them a hint? I just feel like ever since the breakup, the alleged breakup from her with Waka, I just feel like she's not herself. I honestly feel like that. I feel like she's doing all these things to get attention. Maybe she wants his attention back, but based off rumors and what I've read in the reports, Waka is a habitual cheater. Let me tell you something. You see, a lot of people want to get married. A lot of people want to be in these spaces with these people and these places with these men. A lot of y'all want to marry. A lot of y'all want to have... He should have put a ring in it. A lot of y'all want to do all of that. But it comes with a price. It really does. Because all of you guys cannot think that a man who's been cheating she's been with him for over 10 years. And over the 10 years, I'm sure he's cheated over 10 times. Even if he cheat 1 time a year, that's 1 time a year. So that's still a lot. You understand? So I'm not surprised that the relationship didn't work out, because if you marry a cheater when you're, he's only going to propel into cheatation more. That's all he's going to do. It's like signing it. Now you have the right to really cheat on me. And I feel like Tammy set herself up when she married him, knowing that he was an habitual cheater. And I'm sure he's a liar too. Because when you cheat, you have to lie. Wait, look, hello, Waka, Flocka, where you at? Nah, I'm at my homeboy house. We're about to play some Y2. Why we play 2K, Y2K, one of them. Oh, you sure? Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you later though, babe. I love you. All right, I'm going to talk to you later. Bye. All the time, he's telling Tanisha to be quiet because he's on the phone with his wife. And I really honestly believe that's the type of man he is. I said, be very wary of a man or a woman who have too many tattoos. Mark my word. You have too many tattoos, you are more than likely to be out there. I'm not saying that only people with tattoos cheat. I just have this little theory. Like, if you have too much tattoo, I just feel like you kind of, you're out there. That's just my little thing. I'm not saying I'm wrong or right, but I'm just saying that's my little thing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, getting back to Tammy. So I just feel like Tammy, she wanted the attention. She put the lady on blast. The lady said, well, I'm not new here. Okay? I've never seen you. So Tammy don't even know who works there, who's new, and who just got hired. You understand? And I just feel like maybe she need to apologize to that lady for having a camera all in her face talking about, oh, you're going to be viewed by 7.2 million or whatever number she used people. I thought that was a little bit tacky. If she felt away and if she felt like the lady was following her around the store, there was a more mature way to handle that. You go to the manager and you say, hey, Don, name tag say Don, name tag say manager, right? And you say, hey, Don, I feel very uncomfortable. Sulu is following me around the store and I'm not ordering. What are we doing? It's not a Chinese store. What are we doing? Why is she following me around the store? Okay, Sulu, you could go in the back. We have inventory, okay? I'm sure there's another way. But I just feel like, and that is the problem we're having right now. Every little thing is, social media. Social media. They're doing everything. Let me tell you, I'm trying to put together this video I want to do about social media. It's going to blow your mind. I'm telling you. But I just feel like everything is social media. Oh, girl, my man is 5 minutes late. Girl, put it on social media. See what other people think. Does that mean he's cheating or does that mean he's at the store? Put it on social media. Do a survey. Everything is social media. I did not feel she was racially profiled. Speaking of racially profiled, do you guys think that blacks are more racially profiled than white? Can a fish swim? Okay? So we're going to take a look at this other video. It was a man and he was in the Enterprise place trying to get a car. Let's take a look and let's see what real racial profile looks like. Tammy, you tried it. Take a look, guys.
King's attorney says this was racial, adding he was refused a rental car because he's black.
She actually does not have the right to refuse service to anybody for any reason she wants, because we have the Civil Rights Act.
Something told me just to turn on the camera.
So back to the cell phone we go. Now police have arrived.
You have the BMW that you're going to get?
I do, but I'm not going to give it to him.
What is your reasoning behind that?
The reason behind it, because he's been extremely rude.
The worker also upset she was being recorded, frustrated, she said, after trying to please King and was simply trying to do her job.
He saw how extremely busy I was. He went in front of everybody here, trying to get me to make me help him first.
Enterprise says they're taking these allegations seriously and have not seen the recordings, but plan to review them as soon as they are made available to them, adding they have made attempts to reach out to the attorneys involved. And those attorneys involved are telling us they are planning to file a lawsuit, hoping, they say, that Enterprise fires that woman and issues some racial sensitivity classes to the rest of their employees. Reporting live from Miami Beach, I'm Hatsavella.
Okay, guys. Now, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference between Tammy wanting attention and between somebody really getting racially profiled? You understand? Now, he was trying to get a BMW, and he got high rate because the woman, he was there for 3 hours. Now, come on now. I'm sure we have all rented a car somewhere along the line in life. Anybody waiting 3 hours to rent a car? Come on. I know I'm not. Like, come on. Is the car ready? No, bye. I gotta go. So, of course, anybody would be upset. And he took out his phone and he videoed it, and it went viral. It went on social media. So I just feel like with Tammy, I just feel like she needed that attention. She needed people to be like, yeah, girl, we brown skin, we black, we always getting, I just feel like she needed that. And that's like a energy pull. Like she had to pull people energy into her situation so she could feel like what she did, she was justified. I feel like Tammy needs to join a bingo club at this point. If she could go to CVS, listen to that elevator music that makes you want to fall asleep, she could join one of them senior citizen bingo club at this point. I mean, come on, Tammy. You are a beautiful girl. Get it together. Walker don't want you or you don't want him. It's somebody out here that wants you, okay? Oh, my God. Yeah, so I didn't like that. And I hope the situation get looked into with the guy at the Enterprise place. And I hope that he gets some kind of justification for that. Because it's one too many times that because of the color of your skin, I'm black, so because of the color of my skin, now you go certain places, you're looked down on. I mean, that's been since the beginning of time. BC, AC, WC, ABC. It's been since the beginning of time. So I'm not surprised. But you figure now in this century, you would think things would be a little bit different, but it's clearly not. So when somebody like Tammy says she's being racially profiled, it really bothers me. It really makes me mad because, there's people out here and people who are even a little bit darker than me. I'm dark, but people who are even a little bit darker than me, come on. We're getting racially profiled by the second. If you're really high yellow, really light-skinned yellow, they may not really bother you too much because they figure you have a little bit of mixed in you. But if you dark and a dark-skinned person like myself, child, they will get on you real fast and real quick. You understand? So I didn't appreciate that with Tammy, and I really feel that she owes the public an apology. She owes me an apology, okay? And another video that I want us to look at, right? This one really got under my skin, all right? And it wasn't a needle. It really, really plucked me. Let's take a look at another video as we're talking about racial profiling. Take a look at this.
A reminder to take care of the difference on the way out would have been sufficient. And we were actually on our way to the store there to buy more stuff.
But when the family tried to reason with the manager, he called the Danvers police. They say the responding officer then accused them of playing the race card. The ordeal was especially traumatic for the couple's 7-year-old.
It's the small moments that takes place at an apple orchard that then have an impact on people's lives that shape them.
Connors initially posted a statement on social media saying everyone is welcome at the farm, adding just a friendly reminder that we reserve the right to inspect all backpacks, bags, and strollers. Social media backlash was swift and led to another post today saying the farm had apologized to the family. We do our best to train our employees to handle all customer issues with courtesy and respect at all times. We are taking further steps to ensure that staff will undergo diversity, equity, and inclusion training.
That one really got under my skin because you know what? Listen. Okay. You go to a farm. You go to the apple picking farm to pick the apple with your kids. It's a really nice time to bond as a family. It's really nice, and to know that these people was there picking their apple, minding their business. And I'm sure there was other people there picking their apples too. So they weren't picked on, but of course, this one was picked on. You see what I'm talking about? So I felt the kid now may need a little bit of therapy. I know in the black community we shy off therapy, but really don't. Even if you're doing great, even if you're doing amazing, even if you're on top of the world, you can still get a little therapy just to always stay balanced. I'm all about balance. You see what I'm talking about? And I just feel like these little girls now will have to get some type of therapy because they thought that they were trying to steal apples. Child, really? Who in their right mind is trying to steal apples? No. And the lady said, listen, we're not trying to do that. And, come to find out, now they're going to find out how to train the employees, how to deal with black people. You don't have to train nobody how to deal with a special type of people. Because let's be clear, if you're going to train your employees how to deal with black people, so that means you're going to have to train them how to deal with Chinese people, Indian people. You're going to have to try to train them with different class of blacks of people. So it's going to be 1,001 training. Damn. Hello? Yeah, Grace? Yeah, you're due for training today. What color we training today? Today we're gonna train Indian Americans how to deal with them in the workplace. Okay. Okay. So it shouldn't be training on how to deal. You need to treat everybody the same across the board. That's it. You don't have to train them how to deal with African American people. You need to train people who are working with the public how to deal with the public. Because there's different race, genders in the public. You understand? So you don't have to say we're going to train them how to deal with black people. No. You just train them how to deal with humans. Because that's what we all are at the end of the day. We're all humans. Another video that I want to take a look at is the cop. He blocked them in so they couldn't even move with their car because he thought that they stole. Take a look at this video, guys, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Blocked their car in with his patrol cruiser.
The officer took it upon himself to question us out of single us out of everybody else on the parking lot.
Marshall Carter says the officer says he suspected them of shoplifting, a claim baffling the family because they said they had a receipt showing they spent nearly $300.
Why are we being stopped or even approached? We have receipts.
The family says that officer was watching them from this parking lot. Now, that officer stated in cell phone video that he suspected their 16-year-old of shoplifting because he noticed a bulge around his waist. Now, the family showed that officer that bulge was actually coming from a fanny pack that had no stolen items inside.
Why see the pouch there? I just don't want it to happen to anybody else.
I reached out to the Manchester Police Department. Chief Scott Will says this incident is under investigation. Will told News 4 he's concerned about what he saw in this video and doesn't condone the officer's behavior. Because the incident is under investigation by Internal Affairs, he can't comment any further.
Not everybody is a criminal, you know what I'm saying?
And not every black person that has dreads or gold teeth or that's wearing her clothing a certain way is a criminal.
Okay, bunnies. Okay. This is just you see the difference from Tammy, right? You see the difference, right? Now, this young man too will need therapy because look what he had. Look at the ordeal that he had to go through as well. So this young man will also need therapy. His dad is there. His mom is there. They're a nice little family. He left us the mall. He had on a little fanny pack. He's showing them the receipt. Listen, look at the receipt. And the receipt should kind of match the bag because she spent close to $300. So that's a good amount of stuff depending on what you buy. So I just feel like people coming out here like Tammy, who's saying she was racially profiled, which in my opinion, she absolutely was not. And I just felt like Tammy needed some attention. I get it, your marriage, it probably fell through the cracks, but that's something that was probably going to happen because you was with a man who didn't really, really love you. Even though in his vows, he said he loved her, or, they all say, I love you, girl. I want to be with you. I married you. That don't mean nothing these days. These men is more lying than anything else, okay? So you have to pay attention to the person's character and just what these cops have to do. Not because somebody is a black person, that doesn't mean they're automatically thieves. And not because a person is brown skin, that doesn't mean they're trying to run out the store and with something in their hand. Sometimes people do steal. Yes, sometimes people do. That is the logic and that's the reality of things. But does every time it has to be the black? So you trying to tell me no white people don't steal? No? Y'all don't steal? Y'all never stole? No? Ponzi scheme? African to America? Nobody? No. Indians? the land, nothing. Y'all never steal, you know. When they steal, it's just on a real high level. So maybe that's why, you know. But we're gonna take a look at one last video, and then we're gonna wrap it up. This is just letting you know that blacks are 7 times looked down to be profiled than white. Take a look at this last video, then we can wrap things up. Thanks, bunnies.
Unpacked my entire car for no reason at all, looking for drugs or something, but found nothing.
Paul Butler, a former federal prosecutor, recalls being arrested in front of his home after a dispute with a neighbor over a parking space.
When the police came out, they saw a black man, and as soon as they saw me, it's like they wanted to arrest. They didn't even want to listen to what I had to say.
Racial profiling by police is complicated further by factors of class and cultural behavior. Newspaper columnist Stephen Smith says while there's been progress in race relations, encounters between blacks and police remain complicated.
Well, the first thing that goes through a black person's mind is that they suspect that they were racially profiled. That's just the reality of the situation.
The FBI says black men are incarcerated.
Okay, bunnies. As you can see, just in the video alone, it shows you how the blacks are handled. They're thrown against walls. They're by the car. They're just, oh, the heck is in my eye? The devil's a liar. They're thrown against, you know, the car like they're nothing, you know? That's how these black men are treated 100% of the time. When they're pulled over by cops, you know, they're either shot dead or they're being treated like dog, like not even like a dog. They're being treated worse than an animal. Okay, and this is what I wanted to bring to you guys. Racial profiling is real. When you go out, and especially if you have brown skinned kids, you need to teach them at home how they should conduct themselves in public, because you're not always going to be there to protect them. Let them know due to the color of their skin, they can be killed. They can and probably will be racially profiled. Prepare them at home so when they go abroad, they will know how to conduct themselves. That's what I would say to you guys. I would like to thank everyone who is here, who can hear my voice, and who has subscribe to the channel. So guys, as you know, we're building over here. This is my Cash App. So if you'd like to donate anything at all, $1, $1 million, I am here to let you know it's well appreciated. So this is my Cash App. Thank you guys so much. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys because we are building organically over here, you know, organically, and I love that. I just want to thank you guys so much for rocking out with me. I'm your girl Grace. Thank you guys so much. Have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you real soon.